I hope they don't like all, they don't hate all the camera movement. What's up, y'all? Reactor-Con 2024. What's up? Let's see if anybody will get on. John Reeves, what you got to say? The M theory? What's up, bro? Where you been? I don't think. Like, someone said hello. No, they did. Oh, yeah, you did. What's up, Scott?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good.
What's up, everybody who
There's nobody in there.
reacts to Papi but doesn't react to anybody else? I see you got your bias.
Yeah, there's one. I think it's you. Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh, what's up, Kirsty?
Kirsty.
How's it going?
What's up? Hey, long time no see. How's it going?
All right, well, I'm exiting out right now. Since you got someone else. I just wanted to get you started. I just wanted to give you that soft launch.
Thank you.
I did it for you.
Hey, J-Mac.
Hey, look.
J-Mac. We got Kirsty in the chat.
Hey, what's up, Kirsty?
What's up?
How you doing?
Yeah. Look, Reactor-Con, why? We miss you. Here, we're gonna put this right here. It's just been crazy busy. Tell me about it. Me too. Oh, we got 3 people in here now. Hey, let's go. Hey,
Yo, let's go.
you guys are watching. Y'all like the M theory? They're dope. So is John Reeves.
Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you keep drawing.
Do you, boo boo?
Do you?
Yeah. And they got what you got to say. Do y'all know them? We know them. Long time no see, huh, guys? It's been a minute. What's up, brother? Oh, shit. Yeah. Let me take this out. Oh, no. All right, my bad. I locked my phone. All right, look at that. Hey. Quiet in there. Oh, there we go. Damn, appreciate the phone up. Yeah. Hey, that's perfect. Hey, appreciate it, bro. All the time. Yeah, not me. Not in a minute. Premium?
I'm glad you're the smart one.
They got premium.
How did I become the brains this Brains.
What you want to do, AJ?
This thing keeps disconnecting. Is it horrible? Got some of that.
Blaze wants chaos, so we narrowed it down to 2 now.
Got that. I'm gonna stay with mine. The top of you didn't remember the one that I did?
I talked to every single person in this room.
Oh my god. Remember everything I ever tell you. Been making things and drawing, that's good. Don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. Look at that. Boom. I fit in with these guys right here. Bow. Yeah. Bow.
It's like in a Garfield.
He's got the low tone. Never got Garfield. Bow. Oh, is this like what I can put in the car, right?
Yeah.
Bow. You can't really see that. Oh, you can kind of see it. Oh, I know the 3-job life. Yeah, I know how that is. I know exactly how that is. But hey, we'll get to the end of that. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm off work today, like I'm cool. But we're gonna try Q&A here in a minute, and maybe a happy surprise. Maybe I might come back. You know, I want to. I really want to. So like they gave us this. I thought it was candy inside. It's a highlighter. I ought to send y'all some more of my stuff. Send me some stuff. Send it to them and they'll give it to me. I always enjoyed your art.
I was born for steps.
I was born for. I've always wanted to be.
Wait, we did last year.
This is the first time. There's only there's 3 people now.
It's been a while since
It's been a while since I've been on here, so I don't blame everybody.
Long time.
Just got to tell you, I have my own little shop on TikTok now. Yes, he did. No, but that's awesome. That's good to hear. I'm happy. I hope that's all going really well. It's been a minute. This Q&A will start in a minute. Look, we got Nico. There's AJJ right there. Blaze is there too, but you can't see Blaze. John Reeves usually goes there, but he's over there. You want to see him? John Reeves, being the tech guy he is. Bro, this is like we're about to feel like that scene in anime when the guys were about to like fight. It's like goes down the line. Bow, because they were about to fight. And Instagram. Oh, great, nice hat. I saw. Oh, thank you for the hat, Audrey. This hat? Oh, one of their hats. I think this is a nice hat for the company. He's gonna hurry up for the company. Did y'all see our outfits earlier? Like, I think it was. Oh, thank you. How about them Cowboys, right? Earlier we were dressed. We dressed each other.
Man, so you got everybody quiet with that one.
The Q&A is about to start. Hey, Flower.
Start stream.
What's up? Happy you're here.
Every once in a while, it may say reconnect. All you have to do is hit the screen. It may or may not. It just depends. So you're just.
Because the internet, huh?
Alright, when John figures his life
Okay.
out, we'll start the Q&A.
Interwebs. Make sure, okay, Justin, we're still good.
We miss you too. We wish you were here.
Sometimes you can hit
Karaoke was fun,
play this.
but you know.
Yeah. But somebody asked me to play. Can you play the Johnson?
We're gonna drop a video on the Amp Theory. Of me hitting the V song, the Rainy Day song. It was awesome. I don't think I told any of y'all. I mean, awesome, Christy.
Yeah.
Kirsty, I really appreciate. That's badass. I'm happy for you. She's so proud.
That's my man.
You get to go home with me tonight.
Oh, it's about to be great.
Last night for a little bit. Dope.
It's about to be great.
I forgot you were going live. I was like, who you talking to, bro?
I'm talking to the people, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I forgot you were live. I was like, who you talking to that at the end?
I'm gonna be whispering to you guys this whole time.
And it's probably gonna go in and out of that.
Yeah, I miss chatting with you too. I really miss the whole thing. I miss reacting. This is actually the little.
It's gonna be one of those things where it kind of goes in and out of
what I
blurriness.
had before that I really miss.
The only other thing you can try to do is like tilt it.
Very awesome
see if
that I get
changes it
to
at
come back
all.
to the community.
But
And
usually,
hopefully
like,
I
when
can start
it's
my
being
channel back up
moved,
soon. And
that's
hopefully I could be on the Amp Theory a little bit more and the Amp Dupa. I would really like that.
Oh, now I see it.
See that?
It's the connection. Here's the connection.
So y'all gonna close this?
I was like, what are you flipping off?
I mean, it is what it is.
I feel like this is a vibe right here. Look. That's a vibe.
I guess I'm going to Clash of Clans.
Getting ads on our own video. Yeah, non-skippable ads. Let's go. Let's go. By accident. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a little blurry, but I think that's gonna be as good as it gets. It doesn't look terrible over here. It's a little blurry.
Is it blurry for y'all too? Let me know.
Huh? I'd have to stop the stream and redo everything.
We can get that Wi-Fi premium.
Well, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah.
If you were gonna do anything, you make a choice right now.
Do you think you're
Clear for you? Oh, great. Hey, look, I'm clear. Appreciate it. Oh, you know why? I think I'm on their Wi-Fi. Maybe change back this.
Oh wait, it just cleared up.
It just cleared up. Hey, it just cleared up.
Oh, okay.
How's your mom? I hope she's alright. Tell her we said what's up.
What's that?
Say hi to Flower's mom.
Shayla, tell your mom I said hey.
Tell your mom we say hey.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Just a second. Hey, we still want Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, well, we thought it was gonna take him a little bit longer.
So that's good. Like, well, it just never, it wouldn't work. It hates me.
Oh, you got it to work?
So I'm just gonna record it.
Hey, she's watching. Hey. What's good? This is Brenda's there watching. Hey. Glad to have you guys here.
Oh, Jay, man.
On the Papi stream.
On the Papi stream. Big Papi P.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Dad.
I mean, it sucks, but.
Hey, you know what? I love that he kept the Crocs on, like from his.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at that. I was like,
I mean, those are some straight up.
I didn't know that. I am flattered.
Yeah, we got some crazy stuff for y'all to
Like
watch
sleeper mode right now, but yeah.
from this little get together. We had like different outfits on. Oh yeah. Bring as many people as you can. It's been a minute. We get to get this channel on and popping.
Check. Can y'all hear me any better? Can you guys hear me any better?
That's for the crowd.
Oh, better? Or is it just like a
You got my scarf and my blade will too. That's double win. Go play the lotto tonight. I said go play the lottery tonight.
Yeah.
Is the volume turned up?
oh, it's
Yeah.
to the max?
Look, where's Reeves? Reeves is right there. Is it good? Nico.
The Wi-Fi?
Blaze. And JJ.
I don't know.
Okay, dude, it's all good, brother. Thank you for trying that. Alright.
Oh, I sell that.
Scott, are you guys live streaming on Twitch?
YouTube.
On YouTube.
Okay. And good?
Okay, it's not letting me select the live.
Just give it a second. I should have just left that out.
Ricky Bobby's that it?
Yeah.
It must be true.
Trap.
Hey, you
Shout out
pull it down and take
Oh
the
my
hotspot
God.
off and just have
Oh yes!
dude.
Oh, he knows. Do you want to live with us for a while and sleep on the futon, bro? Hey. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Hey, not many people know about these things.
just turn the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that good.
Yeah, the genius, bro. Very so good. Chris Rock knows things, though. Yeah.
All right.
We good?
We're good.
Second to the Willet.
Let's do this.
Alright guys, we're gonna start the Q&A. Get some quiet.
Okay.
Por favor.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. So, guys, thank you all very much. This is the second annual. Maybe we're starting a new thing, you know? This is an annual thing that we're doing, and the BTS Reactor-Con. And I'm freaking stoked. It feels more like a family reunion, like we've said a few times. It's been such a cool event. Second year, even better than the first, which is hard to believe.
I agree.
More people, getting to meet more people has been really awesome. And so with the Q&A, last year was freaking magic. I think we've all kind of said that. Like we went from tears to laughing in the last couple of minutes. It was amazing.
Yes.
So in saying that, what we're gonna do tonight is essentially, we do have a microphone, but at this point I think it's just more of a symbolic thing, who's talking, you know what I mean? And it might not help you hear us any louder or anything like that, but it's just kind of more like, we got that.
Yeah.
And it looks cool too.
And you look cool. Yeah. So there's that.
It's called movie.
But definitely gonna, like, if y'all have questions, anything that you want to ask us, if you have, like, I don't know, anything about any of our reactions that we've done or questions that you might have, how we got into the fandom, anything like that, feel free to please ask. Everybody's gonna have time to speak. And then anybody that's watching the live streams, my live stream's totally down, it's not working. But if y'all ask on our Discord what you guys say empty or anything like that, if anybody directs questions towards me particularly as well too, I'll see you on there. But yeah, man, amazing company. Freaking love you guys like brothers, and seriously, it's been a crazy year for all of us.
Yes.
I'm just stoked to be back here, man.
I got my first question.
Yes, hit it with it, man.
It's for you. Standing. Yeah.
Question away.
So how did you get tall?
I don't know what happened. You know, I've got so many bad answers flowing through my head. I'm like, oh god, don't say any of these things. But
Follow-up question.
oh yeah.
How did it feel to realize you were taller than Peter?
Yeah.
That was a revelation.
Fabrication.
That was a revelation.
See,
When
that's
that
why your
happened, I
lives
was
not
like,
working.
Yeah.
That's why your lives not working. Because it's fabrication.
Peter sabotaged me on the behind the scenes over here. He's like, yeah, he's taller. But yeah, it just happened, man. I don't know what happened. But anyway, thank you guys very much for coming. And seriously, even this morning, like that was such a big moment for me. I know we say this all amazing. We're just built differently. Army is different. And this morning, everybody that showed up, even if you didn't show up, if you're there in spirit, you guys freaking proved that. And like
What did
seriously.
you do this morning?
This morning with the food drive, we're all helping out with that. And I heard actually that this was the biggest food drive that they've done, and that's actually the most people that they've helped. So that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Very cool. Give it up for yourself. In saying that, who's got the first question? Question away, homies. We got one. Hit us with it.
All right, well, since last year to this year,
Mm-hmm.
how do you all sum up your year?
Good question.
Can you repeat the question so that they can hear through that?
Yeah. So she asked, summing up between last year and this year, how do we sum up the year? Was that
Yeah, how
essentially
do you
it?
sum up your year?
Yeah. Do y'all want to take away over one of these sides over here?
I'll say. So it was. It's been an interesting, fun year. We obviously went through some major changes. Papi over here created his own channel to be closer with his family. You know, kind of hard to come over all the time when you got people to actually. Me and Scott, we don't have children to worry about, so we can.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, come here. But you have responsibilities, of course. So we went through a huge change. But you found your own voice. And I feel like we both individually as well kind of found our own voice and kind of trying to see what works. What those changes are, because when we lost, not lost, but
Yeah.
We found them today.
yeah, we I showed up at karaoke.
Yeah.
He showed up at karaoke every 6 months. No, I'm kidding. But no. It's been a lot of fun, and it's just been an interesting journey, that exploration into a newer chapter, so to speak. So I don't know how you feel, but
You said everything that I was gonna say. I was gonna say like those milk cartons that Nico was drinking earlier. Like we put pictures, pictures on there. Pictures. Oh wow, pictures of Peter on there. Can't talk. What about you, Papi?
I mean, it was tough for me. I kind of saw the writing on the wall before I had to make a big decision. Anybody that saw that live, I was pretty emotional about it.
I cried.
But I think it ended up working out because it was like a slow transition into not doing it. Hopefully I can pick it back up again. Hopefully I could be more active on mine and their channel. But I went from not doing it at all to then coming here, and like I just have a different experience. I feel because it's like since these guys have started, they've continued doing it. I feel like I've lost that. And I realize like how happy, doing this has made me. Yeah.
That's all good it is.
Well said.
Yes, sir.
Well said.
And you want me
So I'll say for me, it's to sum it up, it's been therapeutic and freeing for me this past year. I'm still practicing loving myself. It's been quite the journey. I'm also learning a lot about myself, and I would say that I hate myself a lot less than I have in the past. Some of you can relate with the fact that we are our critics, and I don't know if you're like me, but there's a voice in my head that constantly is playing. I call it the DJ, the evil DJ, that is always telling me I'm not good enough. You did that wrong. You should be embarrassed about what you did, what you said. It's constantly playing in my head. Even this weekend when I was doing karaoke with y'all, having a great time, I left there feeling ashamed of myself and embarrassed. Like I was just being too silly. But that's just those thoughts, right? And sometimes you can't stop those thoughts from coming into your head, but you can control what you do with it. I made sure I didn't let those thoughts get to me because I was reminded that I am loved by my fam. This year has been, I was reminded that my fam accepts me for who I am. I've been in a process of just healing, just physically, mentally, spiritually throughout this year, and you guys have been an instrumental part of that. When I go live with you guys, we have wonderful, beautiful conversations. We share each other's stories, and through the sharing of those stories, I can tell you that it is healing me. It really has, and I'm hoping that we can continue to have these beautiful conversations that we've been having ever since 2019. I mean, today I feel like we're not just meeting as friends, we're meeting as fam. And when I started what you guys say, I started that conversation with you guys, and the centerpiece of that was our beloved BTS. And today shall be no different, my fam. We will continue to talk about what we love and what we love about BTS and what we love in each other and how they have helped us, and their messages are continually healing us. And so I know that was a lot, but I absolutely love you guys to life, and I want to thank you for everything you have done for me this year. I cannot do this without you, so I appreciate y'all.
For me, I say pretty much what Nico said.
My name is Nico.
Sorry.
When you love somebody, you confuse their name. All the time.
Yeah, and I do it to my kids all the time. So, but I guess the way I look at it, it's displayed by action, and everything that's how I say this. What's the best? Say this. Oh no, I'm good. It was a great year because I feel like you guys have showed out for us, and y'all actually been supporting us as much as possible. and introducing us to different things. Like we started doing K-drama. I just want to know how many Team Kings in the building. If you up in here, let me know. But the best way,
Pretty much, you just laughed at it for a second.
it's okay because I know one thing I can say that definitely showed me like the love that we received. So show me.
I'll show you.
So show me.
I'll show you.
So show me.
I'll show you. Show you. Show you.
And thank you for showing me.
I don't really know what to say. One thing I will say, me personally, I needed this weekend. This past year, it's been a lot of ups and downs. So a lot of y'all know that I work a lot. You know, I have my family, kids. We're always moving, you know what I'm saying? I don't get much time to really like have fun like this. So last year was one of them things where I needed that as well. So this year it went up 10 times more, and I just appreciate all the love that y'all are showing us, and this has just been a really, really good experience for me, and especially seeing my boys here, man. Like, Peter, you're the man, bro.
Yeah.
Scott, the man. J-Mac, you're the man, bro. John Reeves, the man.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah. My mama wanted twins, but it was just me.
Nico, the man. Blaze, the man. Feels like we're complete with like all of us here. You know what I mean? And yeah, y'all just made this a great experience for me personally, and I can't say thank you enough. Thank y'all. I love all y'all. Y'all can talk to me anytime. Just come up to me, punch me if you want. Hit it with that love.
Speaking of
But I don't know. I think like this last year, it's been one of the craziest years of my life. I think for sure. I would definitely say that it's been the craziest year I think of my life. And that's saying something. Like touring stuff used to be pretty wild, but this year has been crazy. And like, it's hard to express appreciation sometimes without getting like emotional. But seriously, it has been a wild ride, and I cannot thank you all enough for taking me down that. Because, like, I don't know. Like you were saying, kind of being hard on yourself a lot.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. I know a lot of people might be like, what are you talking about? But we all got that voice in our head, you know? And then mine is, yeah, I told you. I've learned this year a lot more, especially through like getting, this year, when I started getting a little bit more people checking out your videos, you get a couple more people that are really loud, angry, and not liking you.
Yeah.
So I started getting a lot of hate this year too, and learning how to process that better. And like, it took a little bit of time, but seriously, with everybody else and everybody that's like, I don't know, helping me see a little bit of light myself that a lot. So thank you guys, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were saying you get a lot of hate, do you get them, I know you react to other people besides, or do you get it, or did you say you get it from like Army?
So I'm gonna be 100% transparent. It's not. I would not say it's from Army for sure, because like I feel like if you are Army, you should believe in like the message that BT says. So I'm gonna say I don't think it is Army, but you know, I mean, like as reactors, and especially as people that have like Patreon and stuff, you get a lot of hate just from that, which is so weird. It's like it's not.
You get a lot of hate for being on Patreon?
Yeah, people will say pretty much that we're
for having
fake
a
or that.
Patreon.
Yeah, you're fake. You're using the fandom. You're doing these things, like you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that one honestly is probably the one that makes me like gets to me the most, because it's like, Something I realized about hate, especially online, it's like the voice Stephanie and Nico were talking about happening in your head. When you're reading a comment online, you're not reading it in the person that wrote its voice.
Right,
Yeah.
So you're just
Right.
reaffirming what you're
Yep.
saying to yourself. And so whenever I hear stuff like that, it's like a different thing. I like, because this is my space. Like, this is my safe
Right,
space. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
And so whenever it gets like, whenever that toxicity or that hatred kind of like leaks into your safe space, it's like, it hits you even harder.
But you can have like 200 positive
Yeah.
comments and one mean comment.
Yes.
And that one mean comment.
I've learned to stop looking at that negativity like a lighthouse in the ocean. You
Yeah.
gotta look at that positivity like
Yeah,
that. You know?
good.
So
That's
it's
good.
definitely, and that's one thing I've learned this year. I know I kind of got upset about it or whatever, but like that's something in the last couple of months that I've really done better about. Just silencing that DJ, just being
Yeah.
like, I know he's there, he's always gonna be there, but just learning how to deal with that. And I think being aware that that's a thing that is happening in your head for anybody that's got that like negative voice, just knowing that that's there, and then just being able to silence it because you have to be proactive against it.
Right, yeah, you do.
Well, think of it like this, they're quiet, I mean, they're typing it out, which is
Mhm.
good, but imagine if it was like this.
Exactly.
And they were horrible.
Yeah.
That's the point though, because
Yeah.
it's 99% of the time it's something that nobody would actually say.
Yeah.
Right, exactly, and that's
And
what makes them all
it's-
cowards.
It's funny, and I've gone through the same thing you guys have
Yeah.
with the DJ. Now we've had conversations about it where it's like, like that self doubt sets in, and then you'll have comments for people, and like John, we do other groups as well, and it's not like any one particular group, and then you'll get, like you said, 200 really nice comments, and it's that one that sticks with you. I've gotten a lot better in the last year of not responding to those people.
Yeah.
Because that tendency to be like, oh really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So being less defensive about that and realizing that that person that left, and people leave criticism. I take criticism
Yeah.
because I think that's the best way you get, to improve yourself. But when somebody just is straight up nasty or says something dumb, I just, to this point, I'm just like,
Yeah.
whatever. Because obviously, and not to, point them out, but that person's probably obviously going through something way more difficult than they're leading on, and they may just be projecting or trying to get it out in some kind of way. And it is hard to try to separate yourself from that and realize that they may not be talking about you specifically, but you see it and it's like, okay, I feel like it's about me or it's about you. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of it is just noise, and you gotta learn to block it out. And if you're happy with yourself at the end of the day, I think that's
Yeah.
what matters the most. If you're happy about what you put out there, what you say, that's the most important thing.
I had a situation where I felt like it was to me, because Nico had shared with y'all about this one comment. People said we do the same stuff, and somebody say it's always fire this, fire that, right? So I was looking at Chimber videos. If y'all know who Chimber is, she's here at the reaction, but I'm just checking out some of her work, and one of her videos just hit me, and I was like, that's fire. And then immediately I shut up.
No.
Then I was just like, I told her, I said, I'm sorry I shut up like that. I said, but I do say that's fire to everything, That's just
That's
what
how
it
you
is,
express yourself,
it's-
even if
yeah. So
We love it.
I
You
get
know
what
why?
you're saying, but the
That's
minute,
fire. So-
that's why I said
We
like,
love to hear
It's a
it.
catchphrase.
it's how we relate to you.
Trademark it.
Yeah.
So,
look, that's my copyright.
Dude, so somebody in my comments, I had two things, and one of them I edited out for like a year, solid, a year, because people were like, if I wanted to watch a surfer boy say dude and like, for I'd go watch something else, and I was like, okay, so I started editing out all my likes, and I just made a compilation video of me saying, guys, let's check out this next reaction, and it's just like.
I can't make a like compilation of Scott. I'll be there all day.
I mean, okay,
It's his favorite word is like.
Okay, because we try to.
I
Okay.
try not to
We-
say it on this.
I'm choosing my words very carefully. So we have missing, like, sometimes. Oh. Okay. You get one. We like becomes my placeholder, because I don't always want to say or so it's like like,
Yes.
but you know that's the good version. And sometimes I say bad words like that's those are the missing rails.
You got a question in the back here?
Just like to add to what each of you said about that, because my thing is, just I want y'all to consider that the people that are actually coming at you like that are faceless. They don't have their real picture up there. Yeah, they don't have their real picture up there. They're not out there trying to do what y'all do.
Right.
So who are they to even say anything?
I
think it's, to me, I used to get very defensive, of course, for Nico especially, but now I'm just like, wait, why am I even thinking about that? They're faceless. They're not even brave enough to put their own picture up there so they can be held accountable for what they're saying.
Because it isn't just their minds that are small.
Yeah,
Blaze, what is that?
Wait,
Fire.
But those comments that would come out like that, they'd be like a shot in the dark. You wouldn't know where it's coming from. So, in the beginning, before you learn how to like really like handle like criticism or negative comments, like this was like something that you felt came like from deep within somebody. You're like, what is going on? I just want you to like me. I just want we used to say like our mission statement was like, we just want to make you laugh, make you smile, forget about. And if we can do that, like great. And then you have somebody like, you're ugly, I don't like you. read the complaint.
Why are they watching the video if they don't want to? They don't like it.
Some people
Why
hate
is the
it.
comment?
Some people hate it. It's weird.
Yeah.
I think it's important for us to take inventory of ourselves and really work on loving ourselves. And the more we do that, the less that will bother us. For me, in particular, when I get hate, it's bothered me a lot more in the past, but that's because I wasn't taking care of myself like I should. You see, and like John was saying, when you see those comments, it's just amplifying what you believe about yourself already. So if you don't believe that about yourself already, it can't hurt you as much. It may sting a little bit, it won't hurt you as much, and you won't dwell on it as much. You won't remember it like Blaze. He caught himself saying fire because he remembered that stuck with him. You see, and it sticks with us because it's like we still got work to do within ourselves. So I look at it as an opportunity to work on ourselves, right? We're here to provide a value. Okay, and people are not going to agree with what we say, all the time. They're not, and that's perfectly fine. That's okay. Okay, it's okay for them to disagree. It's okay for them to hate. They have a right to do so. Okay, we cannot control them, but we can control ourselves, and we can control our responses to them. And I'm learning just through the process of being hated, almost being canceled 3 or 4 times on YouTube, Twitter, everywhere else, just for my genuine reaction, my opinion, which, you know, I thought people signed up for. But people don't really sign up for that wholeheartedly. Some people don't. They just sign up for agreement. Love is not agreement. Okay, at all. So I can love you and disagree respectfully. Some of you people hate coconut water. I can't understand why. It doesn't offend me because that's your opinion, and it makes me marvel at these differences. Someone said they hated a banana one time in my chat. I'm like, who are you people? Who raised you? I don't get it. But it made me curious about you because it's something different about you. If we're all the same, well, how boring is that? I don't want to live in a world where we're all the same, right? So it's like, yes, I would encourage all of us, you know, especially myself, continue to take inventory of us. Focus on us. Focus on cultivating, loving our. Will begin to get to us less and less and less.
Yes, sir.
In my opinion.
Can I just say really quick? I literally, we talked about that the other day, the coconut water thing, off stream. Freaking, yeah, it's not like that's a show by any means, man. That is 100%. That is exactly what we were talking about. And that's so true, though. That's so true.
Yeah.
He really does, like, looks at every difference like that. I think it's awesome.
Oh, I don't need a mic, but I just had a question.
This is the talking stick.
So,
Okay, all right.
So that means you don't take it personal when I say I hate mustard?
No comment. No comment.
Any other question? Well, we've got two. So there was one in the back right there, but Bree, like, yeah. You go this one really quick first, and then Bree.
Okay. So, what was the thing about BTS that initially drew you in and inspired you to create reaction videos?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet really quick.
Yeah, for sure.
So Meg actually brought me into it. I was a little intoxicated in New Orleans. And, waiting on some DoorDash hot wings, and she was like, "Hey, now I've got you here. You wanna watch August?" And I was like, "Yeah." So watched that, and I was like, "This is not what I thought it was at all." And completely blindsided by it. And I was like, "This is a lot cooler than that I was thinking." And then I checked it out, and then I ended up really falling in love first with like the rap side of obviously BTS, but then I'm a metalhead. You can't really understand a lot of like the screaming metal stuff sometimes, even if you are really diverse in it. So I'm used to looking up lyrics to everything. I love lyrics. And once I really started getting into the message of BTS and the lyrics, I was like, this is not just like fluff. It's not just a little bread sandwich. This is freaking sustenance, and I loved it. So that's what really kept me there.
Y'all good with me on that? Okay, I will be as quick as possible because you're talking about BTS and the start of my love affair. I mean, how can you be quick about it? So basically, when I started before I started reacting BTS, I was doing other reactions. I've been doing YouTube off and on for about 15 years. So I've been like doing various different types of content creation, and I always do my best to create content around what I love, okay? And so at that time, I was reacting to movie trailers because me and Mika were like big movie buffs, right? And then various other music, mainly hip hop and R&B, because that's like my favorite genre, right? So I kind of like stumbled upon BTS because of a recommendation from another reactor. He was reacting to all different types of music, Asian music, and just all different types of stuff. And I enjoyed his reactions, but I was like, that stuff's not really for me. I'm gonna stay in my lane. And so he sent me a link to a BTS video, the Spring Day Lovely version. I had my brother Jonathan with me. Yep, my brother Jonathan. We was hanging out a lot back then, causing a lot of trouble, which I will not mention the details here. But yeah, we was chilling, man, and I thought the video was okay. I mean, it was just funny and stuff, but it was the armies in the comment section that was like, nah, man, this ain't it. You want to get a picture of BTS, like, you need to get a proper picture of BTS. You need to check out Mic Drop. And it's been on and popping ever since. Like John said, initially what drew me in was the rapping, right, and the dancing, and the language barrier for some of these videos, liking them, appreciating them, because, you know, I've been into like anime, so I know about reading subtitles, you feel me? If you watch anime the right way, you need to read the subtitles. You feel me? Come on, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bad. So that didn't bother me, but just their energy and when I really started diving into the messages that they were singing in these songs and rapping in these songs, that really like solidified me, I feel, in my heart as ARMY. You know, I felt like I belonged with this fandom and with these guys, and they belonged to me. You feel me? It was like, and I didn't intend on just reacting to BTS only. I had a whole plan. Like, this was a business structure, y'all. But BTS literally came in like an all-consuming fire and burned all. Because I felt like I was on this path of growth before I got into BTS, but I felt like BTS was like answered prayer for me. You know, it was like the key. I got the key to the magic shop. I didn't even know what the magic shop was at that time. You feel me? But yeah, so I just been here ever since. I have no intention of really reacting to anything differently. For me, I just want to do what I love. I want to focus on what I love. I want my awareness to be on what I love. And if I'm blessed enough to do that, I'm going to do that. So just thank you for giving us the platform and opportunity to do that.
I remember when you turned up, you were dying for them to see them dance.
Yes.
you know, and I'll never forget
Yes.
that. You were like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta see them. And then when they came and saw them, that was awesome. That
Yes,
was
it's
awesome.
something about like
Yeah.
when you experience something worthwhile,
Yeah.
you want your loved ones to check it out because it brings you so
That's
much
what it
joy
was.
and you want to spread that joy. You can't help it, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it was
And
with
they
these
were
guys, with
amazing.
AJJ first because I
Yes.
knew he loved dance and he loves rap and everything. So I was like, yeah, he's gonna really like these guys. I want to see him light up
Yes.
like dynamite. And sure enough, he came in there and it was dope. Was your first reaction with me? And yeah, you was like, man, I really feel these guys. He was texting me, calling me like, when can I come in next? Hit me up on the Instagram. I ain't heard from this guy in a few years. We just was all doing our own thing at that time. And he was like, yo, it's like y'all having fun watching these guys, man. And he thought they were just a dance group. Got him over there, flipped his whole world upside down because they can rap, they can dance, they can sing.
Right there,
Yeah, and we ain't been the same since.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So, but thank y'all for hearing me out.
Heck yeah, man.
Who wants to go next?
I'll tell I'll let Peter go into the super long story if he wants to, but the short version, very similar. Me and him used to do YouTube way back in the day. Some of the dumbest things you could think of.
Still holds up.
And then I kind of got away from that. But growing up, music was such a huge part of my life, our life. You know, being in bands, being in choir my whole life, and I loved music. And then for a good 10 years, man, I just kind of stopped listening to music. Every once in a while, something new will come out. Listen to it on the radio. But like I stopped listening to the radio. Just because life kind of happens, you get into certain different. I got more into podcasts and stuff like that. But I just found myself going away from music. And then when we started the Amp Theory, we were kind of reacting to a whole bunch of different things. And his daughter recommended that, hey, this group BTS, which I was like, yeah, I've heard of them. They just put out a new song called Butter.
Yeah.
Hey, we should check it out. We should. And literally from there, I mean, it went from, starting with Butter to then Army just kind of overloading us
Yes.
with, you guys like this, you're gonna like this. And it was Camilla, right?
Yeah.
Who sent us a DM on Instagram and said, here's all this kind of, if you want to start from the beginning, here you go. And gave us all these kind of recommendations. And then every video we did, more and more Army put out recommendations. And at first, I enjoyed it. I'm like, this is something different. I've never listened to, K-pop. I don't know what this is. But as soon as I started listening to it, and then I learned more about them, their message, the positivity they bring, and then just listening to the music in general, I'm like, I'll steal a line from you. This is fire. Like this is.
You gotta pay him now.
Not only are they doing, amazing ballads, but they also rap. They've got literally their own genre. They can do literally any genre. I know we're still waiting for the metal version of
Oh
any
yeah,
BTS
yeah.
song.
When they drop that like post-hardcore metal album, I'm in it.
Yeah, but and literally, I catch myself now, like anytime something new comes out, like we'll react to the video straight up, and then edit everything. I'll sit there and watch the video like 10 times because I'm like, I can't get enough of this because it's just there's something so mesmerizing and amazing about them, and it really rejuvenized my love of music because now, I went from not really listening to any music to listen to a crap ton of BTS, but then it just opened me up. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, music is such a great healing, beautiful thing that I think everybody should experience, and everybody experiences different genres of music in their own way. But man, it's hard to even put into words like what BTS has meant to me. It's brought back my love of music. I mean, we're literally sitting here right now because of that. Like with all of you, this is insane to me. Like, the power of music, the power of BTS has brought us all in this room today, and it's such a beautiful thing. Like I can never thank them enough for what they've done. They've never done anything literally personally for me like they have, like through their music, through their message. Right. oh, it's great. It literally rejuvenized my love of music. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Giving me a more positive outcome on life.
Yeah.
I said it was gonna be the short version. I kind of.
No, I think it was pretty condensed.
I mean, if anybody who knows us from the very beginning, like you'll know that we're grateful that like BTS Army is like on that 3-strike rule.
Yeah.
We didn't come correct in the very beginning, but because of Camilla and everything, like giving us our homework, it became like before you could like really appreciate like the music, you appreciate the person, not the idol. And like where you really learn about this group is like learning like all their like hardships. So like when we were late to Rise of Bangtan, right? They're like well established, but like we found ourselves like getting upset over stuff that happened like years ago.
Like 2017,
we're not doing this
today.
But like everything that like they've gone through to like shape like the human beings that they are,
And
like
they're
to
just
spread the
genuine,
positivity.
awesome guys.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they're just,
Yeah,
there's
like,
nothing, they don't have any meanness to them at all.
which is rare nowadays.
Totally, not one of them in that group is self-centered.
Or fake either.
Yeah, or fake, yeah, I mean, they're not out for them, they don't, oh, I think I'm gonna go and do this and leave the band and, you know, they're genuinely love being together.
I think what they have that, you know, is like lacking, not with everybody, but like authenticity. Like they are who they are.
Yes.
Like camera on, off stage, whatever it is, like they are who they are. And that's like something that you can take away and like have in your everyday. Cause like, I mean, we as reactors, like we prepare ourselves like mentally to like be in front of a camera to like hopefully put out a product that you enjoy, or if you don't enjoy, you can let us know in the comments. Engagement is still engagement.
Hey, that's a good point. Oh, yes, it is.
But like, generally, it's like create like a community like this, like just because we all found something that brings us together. Like we're here together, we're having a good time, but the group, the guys, the music, everything is like the glue that's keeping us together.
I just want to say that, like, for me, it was slightly different. I think the music grew on me afterwards. What really got me to like really stick with them in the beginning was whenever we dove deep into like K-pop as a genre and just understanding what these idols have to go through to just come out. Is like these people being physical and feats of you know the human body and the human effort, right? And when we first saw BTS, without knowing their stories, you don't know what they've been through, right? After that first video, and we kind of dove deep into them, into that like context of everything, and you realize it's like, oh, these guys are like very athletic. Like the amount of effort that they're putting into learning these dances, learning these songs. Like to me, I felt like that's where like I gained respect for them, gave them like more time, you know, because to me that genre of music was not something that I listened to before. Like it wasn't something that really caught my attention. I didn't appreciate it, you know, and it wasn't up until the Grammy performance when I understood ARMY a little bit better, understand that it's a global fandom, and like us, you know, a lot of us come from the Western side of the world, right? We're a little bit more privileged. We got to know people from the East that, you know, come from, you know, different countries that maybe not have the financial means, and even some of us don't have the means to go watch them live, right? But, you know, especially them. And I saw some of the artists here in like America, like enjoying them, but not really understanding what they were watching. I'm like, look, these people that are just privileged to watch them perform just because they themselves are artists as well. And I really wish that these people that I talk to on the like really love these people could get the chance. I just didn't feel like they were giving them enough respect. And I think that's when it all really hit me. Like I was like, wow, like these guys, like the whole package. Like I felt it. I'm like, man, like, because just talking to ARMY, I think that's one of the biggest things that I miss from being on the channel, is that like just being on Instagram, like talking to everybody, like just about, you know, really getting to know ARMY. I feel like my relationship, because I could talk to them, you know, I can enjoy BTS, but you know, I can't talk to them. They haven't picked up the phone, even though I've tried to call them a few times. But that I feel like because the original question is like, what kept you with that? And like with me, it wasn't the music. It was their effort, the put into this craft. And here in America, I think we see like talent as like some guy would just come up and be like, oh, that guy's really talented. He's different. Not necessarily, hey, this guy put like a whole bunch of, and they might have, but not how they documented over there. Not the way like you see like pre and all this stuff, and then coming from Big Hit as well, you know, like that. We all know the story, right? But that whole story was very intriguing to me and allowed me to like that. That's what kept me going, which was different than the music. Yeah.
Very good. Other questions?
We had 3 actually over here.
Okay.
All right, I got a twofer from the stream.
Ah.
We got Happles, I'm assuming.
Oh,
She said that you'll know what she's talking about.
Ah.
She says, regarding the infamous receipts, some have been completed, some are works in progress, and a few new additions. Is there a general online to keep receipts from growing besides saying, Happles, this is not a receipt in videos?
Should I answer it?
You go. You don't want no smoke. Go ahead.
So we plan on honoring all of our receipts, absolutely, in due time. Besides us saying, please do not add this to the receipts, there is no other SOP for that process in place, Happles. So, yeah.
Okay, the second part is from Ren.
Ren.
Do you find it difficult to keep track of all the things you want to do as reactors or people, things that people have asked you to do as reactors or that you've promised to do? And how do you adjust these as your priorities and whether you need to change from new comebacks or what happens in your personal life?
Yeah, I'll say for us, it's very hard because there's 3 of us, not 3 of us. When you see us, there's 3 of us. There's 3 of us, so there's 3 different lives that we're dealing with here and 3 different schedules. Anyway, let me stop. It's kind of hard to balance that in conjunction with like reaction requests. Also, we add in like the factor of what do we want to watch. Like we don't want to just watch and react to stuff that all of you want to watch. We want to check out the things we're interested in as well. And a lot of times those things do align because you guys know us so well. You've been with us for a while, so you know what we like, right? You never steered us wrong, by the way. But yeah, the reaction list, it does get pretty extensive and overwhelming. But I think just going with the flow, helps. It's like, this is supposed to be fun. And yeah, there's a lot of work to it, and it's like a job. I think we can all agree with that. But luckily, it's a job that we love, and we want to continue to love it. We don't want the work to get in the way of the pleasure. You see what I'm saying? And just the value that we get from it as fans first, reactors second. So I think what also helps as far as a priority is the things that most people want to see from us versus the stuff that we try to I guess come together on that. Now what gets crazy though is when BTS decides to throw a curveball like RM owning the whole month of May. Bro, that's when you have to get rid of all of your plans, your to-do list shifts, reaction requests have to take a back burner. I'm sorry, but fans first, reactors second. So it's like, yeah, it puts delays on things, but like this type of stuff is just organic, it's chaotic. This is what it is. This is BTS, this is ARMY. So you gotta kind of just go with the flow the best that you can. So yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff that will be delayed because RM.
BTS, that's just amazing to me. That's just amazing.
But
Because they have so much content.
I'll add to the other thing too is, life just sometimes hits you too,
Yeah.
They hit you like a bag of bricks. Like we, with me and AJJ having to work and though we need our job, we don't necessarily like it, but we have to,
Like to eat.
and we wish we can have more time so that we can get some of these things done that we enjoy, that we like to do. When we go to Nico's house, it is like that escape for a few hours. You know, sometimes though, even when we get there, a curveball come in that day. You know, there's been plenty of times like I done got there and I had to leave right away because something didn't happen. Or AJJ was probably on the way and he got a phone call and now he can't make it, you know. So on top of, you know, BTS just not knowing what a break means. You know, other things just always seem to occur. And so when AJJ was speaking on needing this, it be true, you know, because we was able to escape for so far on that third day, and instead of what, a few hours. So that's another thing that just kind of get in the way, and I mean, we just can't stop life from happiness, like, you know. But when you gotta, what BTS has created was something I've never seen before. This is so different. I don't care what nobody say. I can't remember which one of us was talking about it. You know, we had a pretty nice lit weekend so far, and we were saying that we know a bunch of artists that we listen to all the time that just don't have this. You know, when we talk about right now, we're talking straight from Kendrick Lamar. When we talk about them, yeah, they cool to talk about, but I'm not online with, you know, hey, my guy, did you hear that new Kendrick? I'm talking to my friends and my family, and my friends and family just so happens to be Army too. You see what I'm saying? So, and we're here together in so many different, coming from so many different places. Normally when you see that, you're just going to a concert, not to see a bunch of guys who watch the same stuff you do. So they created this space that's so real and so genuine. And like, just looking around right now, man, I'm happy to be here. I can't wait for us to be able to do more. And hopefully life won't keep getting in the way. And hopefully BTS will take a real break so we can actually catch up. We are so behind. By the time they do take a break, I think we're gonna be old as, you know. Alright, so be like, when they're taking a break, well, we retired.
That's funny, bro. No.
I'm sorry. No, you're good.
Roman, you got a question?
Question from the chat.
Question.
Jennifer White wants to know, what are you guys looking forward to when BTS reunites as a group in 2025?
World tour.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, 100%. Come to Dallas, please.
I don't know. Yeah, well, really, though, if not sure if they do it in 2025 or not, but 2026 or something like that, it'll be cool doing some like mini meetups.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be dope, yeah.
If they come to Toronto, some of y'all better come see me.
Yeah.
Come to New York. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can drive to New York. I can do that.
Y'all got something on that world tour?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see, because you mentioned it multiple times on the channel how like they left us, but they didn't leave us because they keep throwing out all these little nuggets while they're gone. I'm really excited though because we've had every member put out their own individual style with their individual albums. What's that next group album gonna look like?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna take it to the next, maybe metal. You never know. I feel like that I'm really excited for. Minus a world tour.
Yeah.
I think that next album is gonna destroy every record.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, best is yet to come.
Yeah.
That's literally what they said.
I do feel good because I was vindicated when they started putting out everything after they like had started to leave. I was like they're leaving, but they're not leaving.
Yeah.
They're gonna leave like little hints of themselves, like not that they would be forgotten, right? But like it's just like you wake up one day and you're like, what? We got something new? It's like, and then you kind of expect to see them with their shaved head and their army outfits. You're like, I want to see like them being like tough, but it's cool. Like I'm glad that like they've like done what they've done because it's made our lives like getting like that excitement of like, boom, got something new. Let's do it.
And I think
Let's
that's
check it
cool
out.
too, because I think they thought that Army would be really sad when they were gone. They didn't put anything out.
Mm.
So like they thought about us in that moment. Be like, we
Yeah.
need to do something for them while we're gone because they're gonna be depressed without us.
And who knows what they have, considering they put out every fest at like
They got
dance
all-
practices for 10 years ago. It's like, what else do they got in there? I need access to the wall.
I think their patriotism to their country is very admirable.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't serve my country, but so it's admirable to see. I mean, they have. I'm not gonna say more. I mean, world like they're leaving something like so big, you know, and it's like, man, like this, and all for their because their country, you know, and that's awesome. That's very admirable.
I like this respect.
Yeah.
Can I just say really quick, like, you're saying like them leaving a lot of like having stuff recorded because they knew Army was gonna be sad while they were gone, and like, this is like the smallest scale of like me being able to relate to what they're doing, but like, I'm gonna be gone for like 14 days from my house, from my studio, and so I recorded like 29 videos for YouTube while I'm posting while I'm gone. So I was like, double work and stuff. Got like 19 videos for Patreon, and I was like, all right, we're ready to go on vacation.
No, that's cool.
No, they recorded full albums, dude.
You
They
slack it,
did
John.
like freaking a whole series. I'm like, my God, those dudes will work anyone under the table. So, I would
Also,
say that.
You can get
also try to put into perspective too, y'all, that time is definitely like
Yeah.
something that you cannot waste,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And the more time you have, if you're an already driven person, you're gonna just keep going.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna keep going.
Oh, yeah.
So when you don't have certain things, like when you get the amount of hours of sleep that you need to wake up fired
Yeah.
and just let it, you know, set ablaze. You know, no pun intended. And then it's hard for somebody to stop somebody like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure all of us have something. We have something that we wish we finished by now. You know, and it's not done yet, you know. But all of us, you know, are not the same. Somebody got something going on that's hindering them. You know, BTS has been given like, well, they worked hard. They worked very hard to get to where they're at now. But it's something about they love, not just for music, but for Army. You know, and that's something that keeps their fire burning every day. So when you wake up, you know, knowing that like you got a whole army behind you, like you fearless. You ready to attack any situation because you know who got your back. You know, so and then the money helped too, you know. Being rich, you know. You get to do a few things, you know.
You got the beans.
Yeah, so try not to beat yourself up if you haven't completed something yet. You know, let them continue to inspire you if you feel like down or like you left something, because they will remind you somehow, some way. You know, and remember, when you do have the time, when you feeling it, you do it then. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna do it in an hour, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Whenever you feeling it, you do it, especially if you have the time, because time is precious. Right now, every second that we speak, we don't get it back. So that's something that they constantly remind us, go for our dreams, work hard for it, and if you gotten to a point where you can't do certain dreams, find another one.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep going after the same thing. There's so many things out there that possibly make you happy. Find another one, trust me. And you're gonna be good, you know, just like they want us to be. So, yeah, just want to share it, sorry.
Question, or do you, we're going stream?
I will follow up to that one, yeah, from the stream.
Yeah.
From Bora Honeybee,
She asks, when the guys come back in 2025, first thing that we're going to get is In the Soup 3, Bon Voyage 5, or a new comeback album. Which would you prefer?
Okay. Come back.
Come back album. Because they're gonna do all of it. You know they're gonna do all of it.
Yeah.
Need to come back first.
Yeah. Unanimous comeback.
Unanimous comeback. We're united. Do we have a chat? Anybody out here? Question? Anybody?
So we started with you talking about the past 12 months. I want to talk about the future 12 months.
Oh my God.
So, we're personally, professionally, your goals for the next year, or just kind of your hopes and dreams of what you might see unfold?
Boom, hit Steve. Stick
Talk
truth.
it.
Stick destiny. My job is to not be working in the next 12 months, so I can do full time. Thank you, thank you.
We all
Thank you.
support that.
Thank you.
My next 12 months, I really do, no, okay. In the next 12 months, I've been and dropped an album that was very, very successful.
Yes, sir.
And we made history.
Yes, sir.
And I'll be working on the next album, which will be featuring a few guys from BTS. Oh no, I'm being so serious. Y'all just gotta catch up. Last year, me and John Reeves, we talked about doing a song together. This year, John Reeves has agreed to be on the album. I already sent him the track. So, things that you believe in, also speak it if as though you already have it. Because one thing I was afraid of is I didn't have a direction at first. And now that I do, and now these ideas are popping in my head, and shout out to BTS because they be giving me a lot of ideas as well. I'm just trying to do it right, y'all. You know, I feel like this is that one shot that I have to show y'all what I really can do. And I'm definitely, I'm not about to mess this up at all. Y'all about to see a lot of different things. And like I said, we about to make history. And I'm happy to say that I'm gonna be doing it with you guys because y'all the ones who inspired me to put it out and keep working. And y'all, for lack of better words, like to put fire under my ass. I appreciate y'all for pushing me, and all I'm asking is to be a little more patient with me, and we got some things that's gonna be happening real soon, you know. So in 12 months, I'll probably be sitting next to BTS at the Grammys.
For me, within the next 12 months, I would like to get to the point where I'm a little more free to be able to travel with my lovely wife, Mika, first and foremost. That is my heart, that is my soul right there. So I would love to be able to spend more quality time with her personally, and we want to go to South Korea. I have personally never been outside of the United States. My mind has expanded greatly outside of the Western mindset and view thereof that I've been indoctrinated with all of my life since I have been introduced to BTS. And so I want to actually visit these places that I've come to love and adore through them and get to know more about them through their culture and their lifestyle and how they grew up. So that's something really big on my heart within the next year. I would also like to be able to do what you gotta say full time with me as well. From my perspective, looking at my guys being exhausted and tired when they come to my house is absolutely unacceptable. That's one of the reasons why we kind of had to take a pause on like the Friday streams and stuff, because like they just get off work and they're tired, man. Like they really do a great job showing up. You feel me? But I see it in their eyes, and I see it when they walk up my stairs, walking like some old men up the stairs. I'm older than them, and they looking and acting older than me, and that's because they're super exhausted, you know, and I would never compromise their health for entertainment at all. It's just not going to happen. So if I gotta put a pause on something, I will do just that, and we're trying to work on things and figure some things out, you know, and I want them to be a little more free to, you know, do what they love, what they're good at doing. They provide a value, you know, like we're no culture vultures. We don't like use BTS at all. We are here to provide a value and just share our experiences and our stories, and some people seem to enjoy that, so we want to be able to do it more. You know, we want to be able to do it more freely. So I wanted to get in a position where we can do that as well as a team. And so I don't know how we get there yet, besides continue to work hard, believe in ourselves, and believe in all of you, our tribe, that we have beautiful conversations and be able to share wonderful stories with. But I believe when there's a will, there's a way, and when you actually believe something, you surely will achieve it. And you have to have patience, and patience is nothing more than the will to wait. And so, yeah, if you pray for us. You feel me? And we want to get there. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. If you would have asked me this last year, I would have answered you like, what is happening right now in my life. So like that is saying something because we all like, but like this year moving forward, what I want to accomplish from I guess content creation is fully be able to put my business behind me, so I don't have to keep doing the whole working full time as well too. I know some of y'all might have seen like I had Discord. I had a lot of debt with my company that I have with window treatment companies, so those things, that's what I do for a living and all that stuff. And I just been working for the last like 2 years just trying to like pay off like things that I accrued with the pandemic and different stuff like that. And finally, like literally as of Monday, I'm completely debt free in my company. So there's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of different kind of sacrifices to get there. But I'm finally there. So like looking into the future, very bright-eyed and about life. I want to see everything. I want to, if we're talking about like big ideas, I definitely have one. I want to, like, some of y'all know, I've been doing travel vlogs talking about how music connects us, even different cultures. We might not speak the same languages, but we speak the same music, universal language, and it unites us in a lot of different ways. So I've been doing travel vlogs in the last few months, since last November, showing that, or trying to. And then just a lot of mishaps that have happened along the way, and like random, just ding-dong stuff that I get into. But so huge plan for this whole coming up year in the next 12 months. I'm not gonna slow down traveling. I'm gonna go do a lot more of those vlogs and hopefully have a show like either Vice or something along those lines, and just show people how music really connects us all. Because like this, we're all together right now, like different backgrounds, different age, demographics, we're all from different places, and it's all because of music that we're all here right now. And that is special, and that's something that's not really talked about. You know, a TV show that does that? I don't know anything that does.
Yeah, I'm with you.
John Reed
Nothing
show.
shows us, man.
John
So-
Reed.
I mean, I'll keep mine super brief. Personally,
You're on the clock.
2 minutes, goes down.
personally, get rid of him, so then it's just me. No.
Sure, shots fired. Shots fired.
Personally, you know, the last year has been a crazy year, so looking forward to the future. I hope to grow even more with this beautiful young woman here in the front here. Also, super shout out to her. We recently moved in together.
Oh, snap. Dang, girl.
She straight up loves BTS so much, she had no problem with me saying, babe, I'm just gonna let you know right now, your living room is now our set. Just FYI. So that's where we're shooting all our videos. So on our relationship, looking towards the future personally. Professionally wise, I would love to take the Amp Theory to the next level and provide you guys with awesome content. Doing little bit more than just reactions, kind of branching out, doing more fun, exciting things like what we did today. Shout out to you guys for putting together all these amazing games we played. Like, putting together more fun content and growing as the AM theory and as a business and just reaching for the stars and not putting a level on something like, oh, we can only get to this. You should always want to shoot for the stars, and that's what I'm going for. Shooting for the stars. Yeah. And looking forward to BTS's comeback.
I think professionally we're on the same page, except I don't want to go anywhere.
We'll see.
Personally, I don't know. I was talking to Peter and Blaze last night. I was like, let's see if we can get our channels together and like sponsor us to entering a fitness competition.
And on that note, I'm out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Fun.
Half-O's does not go on the receipts. Nothing that I say here goes on the receipts. Thank you.
It would be wild. It would be crazy if like we were John. You gotta do it too, obviously.
You just go.
We all have someone from our channel. We all go like do a competition together. Like we like just cause like havoc and chaos like in the arena or whatever. However they do it, I don't know. Right. Like we'll all get like a BTS tattoo or something somewhere, and like we'll like flex somewhere.
That'd be a good video.
Yeah.
There are 7 of you, so.
Yeah. Oh, I think I might be the first to start.
Yeah.
Like it.
Reactor episode of Wipeout.
Professionally, I just wanna. I don't know. So I guess like I've been on a spiritual journey lately, right? And I grew up being an athlete, and everything's numbers. It's like you're ranked. You have everything that like numbers don't lie. If you're gonna try to play a sport, like you're gonna try to be a starter. Like I play baseball, like and so that's always been. I think a lot of my self-talk was like negative, based on like expectation of results. Mm-hmm. And one of the hardest things in I am now is having those expectations. And so I don't have a goal like for where I want to go. I just want to fall in love with the process.
Right there.
Like
right there.
because there's so much that goes into achieving anything, right? Like no matter what you believe in, be it God, the universe, or luck, you can't control the outcome. All you can really control is like the effort you put into it, the showing up every day, the falling in love with the process. And I think at the end of the day, if you can say you're happy with the effort you put in, if you accomplish what you accomplished or not, like it just kind of doesn't matter, So what I want for me is to say that in a year from now, like I did my part.
We have 30 minutes left. So we got any rapid fire questions, or we want to do that, or we want to do some rapid fire questions?
This one is from Happles for the AMP theory. Will there be more Princess Peace and or Emily cameos?
Oh,
Princess Peace or
Peachy, my dog. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So okay.
Here's what.
So yeah, anybody who's been on some of our streams, like they've seen my dog. Like she's the sweetest dog. I rescued her from one of those like 4 days to like die lists, and so I don't know what her life was like before me, but now her life with me, she doesn't want anybody touching me. Like when he comes over Thursdays for our lives, she will get in between us and like push him away.
But in a non-threatening way, she's just like, "This is my man."
Yeah, basically. So
That's cute.
So like me and this dog, like we've just become like very, very close. Like I never thought I needed like an emotional support animal until I got her. And so it makes being like alone like that much easier because I have a dog who wants to be 5 feet from me at all times. Like at work, if I get up and I use the restroom, I hear like in my living room. She'll stand in my living room pointed at like my direction, I'll walk out. I'm like, I'm here. But she's also like a hoss. Like she's put on like 30 pounds since I've got her. Like she'll look right, and she knows exactly where the camera is, and she'll just like look like feel sorry, pity me.
Yeah.
So there'll be more Peachy on there.
I'll answer the second part of that, minus pet related. I have Kylo, my cat. He feels like he's too good for us, so he only comes here once in a while. But yeah, she will definitely be seeing more of Emily for sure. So.
Two-parter?
Second rapid fire is for John from Apples. Will you be doing another ramen crawl during your next Tokyo trip?
Yes.
And in September.
And in September when we go back, I'll remember the ramen places and I'll take you on the ramen crawl. We're doing 2.0. I was not gonna eat ramen, by the way, this whole trip. Not gonna eat ramen this whole trip because I was like, we went to Tokyo on Sunday. I'm just gonna smash ramen the whole time. I've been like, you want to go eat ramen? I'm like, yeah, well, I don't not want to go eat ramen. I'm gonna eat ramen the whole weekend, and then I'm gonna go and just eat ramen. I'm just gonna eat tonkatsu. I'm just gonna eat I will be the broth. So it will happen. Follow me on Instagram if you want to watch.
I'll follow you on there.
Yeah. Lots of ramen stuff.
Mukbang.
Yes.
So who's that mukbang?
Boom.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing one when we were at Korean barbecue, but he said nobody wanted to watch me.
We were, well, it's because we're mic'd up, nobody wants to hear that.
Dude, you gotta get it like, see these people do mukbang? They're just like,
I kind of fasted for like the Korean barbecue. So when everybody's like, I'm so full, I was like, I barely hit my stride.
Can we fill this up a few more times, guys? Yeah, I like it. But yes, definitely live ramen. Any questions out here? Any questions out here?
What was y'all's favorite part of the weekend?
Karaoke.
Oh,
Karaoke was fun.
Yeah. Like, honestly, for me, I just really like being able to hang out and talk to each other, like, one-on-one. Being able to, like, I'm so big on putting a face to the name. It's been awesome just being able to meet people and be like, oh, you know? Right. And, yeah. I don't know, how many people knew I had legs? Anybody?
I knew you had legs because I mentioned last year.
Yeah, last year.
I confirmed that last year.
Last year we thought he had wooden legs. We thought he was a pirate.
Yeah.
He's not really that tall.
Yeah. These actually grew back.
He's so butthurt about that still.
But no, it's just a cool thing. I really like that. That's my favorite thing. Just being able to put face to the name. Like, I'm bad with names. I'll remember your screen name for some reason for the rest of my life. I have no idea why. I'll always call you by your screen name. But also, you know, I might forget names, but faces are seared in my brain, so I will never forget you once I've met.
Love that.
John, what kind of bouquet will you be taking to Mosh and Turkey?
Yeah, I would like to know that as well.
Should I bring one rose again, or should I bring a bouquet? Because I
It could
think
be
one
your
rose would be my
trademark.
thing.
I like the one rose.
I do one rose? Yeah, we're going one rose. There you go. Yeah, go for it, man. What's your favorite thing?
One of my favorite things was getting to sit down and to a lot of you one-on-one. I love y'all, like, for real, bro. I really do. I love your spirit. I love how much you, like, I don't know, you're so encouraging, uplifting, and just listening to you tell me like your individual stories and us sharing just some vulnerable like things about each other that just reaffirms that I feel like we can trust each other, you know, with our hearts, which is not something that's easy to do. You know, a lot of us have been wounded. Our hearts have been wounded. We've trusted in people that have broken our hearts that we thought we could trust, and that causes us to like isolate, and that's one of the worst things that you can do, just based on my experience, because it causes you to see the world in a darker view, and the things that didn't hurt you before or offend you before, all of a sudden it offends you, and you start walking different, right? And so like through opening up with you guys face to face, because we've done it so many times online, be it the comments and then in also the live streams. But doing it in person is just a whole different level for me. You know, getting to see you face to face, and like John's saying, put a face to the name. And I just be remembering these experiences we've had online via the comments and the live streams, and then I'm like, wow, I knew you were a real person, but you're a real person, just like me, you know? And so it's moments like that that I treasure. Yeah, the karaoke was big. I instantly thought about that initially. Like, I was about to be literally my first response, karaoke, but then I had to sit here and really contemplate and think about it. I would say, yeah, the one-on-one interactions, the talks I've had with y'all this weekend have been my favorite part for sure, guys. So yeah, thank you for talking with me.
Can I piggyback on what you just said really quick?
Yeah, but I can't carry you.
How many people meeting for the first time, many of us reactors, feel like you knew us already, or that we didn't, like we're the same person then?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think the reason that is because, like, especially doing these live streams, man,
Yeah.
like, there's nowhere for us, our personalities to hide, I think, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes, sir.
and sometimes you can click record and smile for a little while, and then hit record and be like, I hate
Happens often.
Yes,
Yeah.
but on a live stream, you're not able to hit that stop recording button, and you're there. It's you. And I think that's one thing that's cool, because like y'all are genuine in chat as well too. Because I feel like we have this mutual trust. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to be anybody else but ourselves.
Yes.
We're not worried about like social norms, because it's like maybe you said something weird in chat. I said something weird. I freaking probably misread what you said. But so I think it's cool. That's what I like about this, being able to meet people in real life. It's like we are already friends, but we're just being able to meet each other. We're putting a stamp on our friendship now.
That's right.
But anyway, I just want to piggyback on that. Go for it.
And,
I'm sorry.
That's all great.
I'm gonna say I feel different from them. I do feel like even though I have met some of y'all last year, I still get lost, you know. First of all, I don't know how to work Discord at all.
Same.
It's so same. Like, why we can't just Instagram this? I don't know. Okay, but we're moving on. But no, one of the biggest things for me is people. Like, I feel like I don't know, once again, who I was talking to. It's been a lit weekend. But I feel like the second name, if BTS had a second name, it would be empathy. Because of what they do, right? And I feel like they really try their best to teach us how to understand other people, right? So my favorite thing is this, like being connected with people. I'm not gonna lie, last year karaoke was lit. This year for me, karaoke, I was suffering with an anxiety attack. No, real. I just was putting on a smile as much as I can. It wasn't until I walked outside and I was talking to John Reeves and Chipper and Sarah came out, punched me in the face, then ran.
I saw it.
She's very now.
She had to jump to do it though. I will say that.
Yeah,
It was more of a Superman punch, but
because I was on your back, I was like, you are not hitting me like no. But that I think some part of that is because expectations, and part of me is like, man, you performed around all these different people. Why you, you know? But I don't like when, first of all, I don't know how to work this card, so I don't like that. That messed me up from being able to speak to y'all. And then I don't like that when people know me and I feel like I don't know them, especially for people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? So that was just like it was getting to me. I don't know if y'all know this. Like last year, I'd be like one of the last ones that be wanting to leave. I'd be like, nah, I'm chilling. We having fun. I don't care how long it is. And Nico would be like, well, you roll with me. You're right. I gotta go. But this is my favorite part. Yesterday was so for me, but that was because I felt like he said that one-on-one time. You know, okay, now I feel like I'm getting to know the fam like they kinda know me. And the reason why I said kinda is because I feel like Nico, with the time that he had, I don't know if y'all know this, but I started tuning into Nitro Nico at work. I be getting in trouble for you see you slowed down since 9 o'clock. You know? But that's because I feel it. I remember when he first started Nitro Nico, it was way more music than it was talking. And now you guys just have this big relationship. Sometimes I just be like, man, you pushing us off the family cubs? I won't be there too. I won't talk to everybody too. You know? I like it better when y'all on Twitch because at least I can communicate. But that's, once again, BTS did this. You know, and I'm so happy to be part of this. I'm so happy that you allowed me to come once again. I know I say this a lot, but I don't care.
Thank you for gracing me with your presence, my brother.
You're welcome. You know, sometimes, you know. Hey, John Reeves, Amp Theory. I hope we continue to do this. And I hope some other reactors, if you know they choose to, someday see what we're doing. Because this what it was always supposed to be about, connecting with people. I don't understand why this is not happening more. So I don't know which camera to look at, but take notes. This right here is called Unity. Yeah. If you don't want to be here, I mean, BTS is only 7. I see 7 handsome guys up here. And one of them needs to hide his arms, please. Now the rest of us are really handsome. Nah, but I love y'all to life, and I cannot wait to party after this.
Hey y'all. My actual favorite part has been just this in general. Like everything we've done, it's just been extraordinary to me. Y'all have made this weekend pretty much perfect for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's been perfect. I'm gonna leave here late tonight. Like I'm gonna stay very late. So y'all wanna chill, talk, we can do that after. I do have one question though. Why didn't y'all listen to me when we played Mafia? I tried to tell y'all the Mafia the second game. Y'all see, y'all didn't trust me, okay? Y'all have to trust me, okay? Yes. Trust me.
This fandom is about betrayal.
This has been just, I enjoyed this so much, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you guys.
I'll say not only, I have 2 favorite things this weekend. Number one, seeing all your beautiful faces here,
Yeah.
coming to supporting all of us. Like, it's amazing. Everybody's watching on every single camera right now.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are the lifeblood and like, because people still tune in and they enjoy it. And as long as you guys enjoy it, that's what we're gonna keep doing it. To be real for a second, and I'm gonna piggyback kind of off what you said, and kind of what you said earlier. There's a lot of times when you're doing stuff like this, which you get crazy anxiety. My anxiety goes off the wall all the time. All the time we record. Sometimes we'll second guess ourselves after we stop, like, did we hit that? I feel like we did, but maybe we didn't.
I need the reassurance.
But being here with you guys, you know, man, you invited us into your house. Festa, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like rekindling, like see you guys, like you said earlier, it's like a family reunion up here.
Right.
And seeing these other 6 dudes up here who have so much motivation, man, it motivates me. It really does. And it makes me want to be a better person. Also, it makes me realize that I'm not alone doing this.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, I know I'm not alone because I got you. I've always had you. But like, I've known you since we were 13. So, you know, we're sitting next to each other doing reactions. We're gonna BS each other all the time. Be like, oh no, you hit that, don't worry. And you're gonna say, oh, don't worry, G-Mac, you look real swole, even though.
For the record, I've never said that.
I will point out I ain't taller than him. Anyway, so, but to like, know that like, we go through the same things that you guys do.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, man, we're just all human.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we may have a platform and we should do whatever we can to make that, you know, embrace positivity and spread that on our platform. But to know I have, you know, brothers in arms in this game together, along with BTS, it feels like family.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it means to me. Top that, no, I'm kidding.
It's funny, like, I was the best man at one of my friend's weddings, and after I gave my best man speech to the maid of honor, I handed her the mic and said, good luck. Not the coolest thing I ever did. No, I wish I was better with Discord. Because I legit, when we were a channel that had like, I don't know, like 500 subscribers and we're talking to people, it's very easy to like have like that constant communication. And then as the channel grows, like your want to talk to people doesn't diminish, but at a certain point it gets like real overwhelming. Yeah. And so there'll be times like, and I can't navigate Discord to save my life. Like whenever like notifications would come, I was like, what chat am I in? Because like I replied in one, and then I closed my phone, and then I wound another one. I was like, what I said. That's not where I was. But
or you can send the wrong message the right message to the wrong person, and that happens.
I've done that in text messages too many times. Too many times.
Yeah, me too.
I've said the wrong right things. Like I don't know how many times. No, but getting like my favorite part, and I haven't been able to like talk with all of you one-on-one, but I have had some conversations, and y'all have so much personality. Like each of you individually have so much personality. Y'all could be up here too. Like we could be asking you questions.
Oh, get up here.
Yeah,
we can let use the chairs and like, but I think that's. Come on.
You know what?
Next year.
Oh.
I don't mind somebody taking my seat.
Yeah, I will happily give up my seat and let you express yourself in any way that you like. Like that's what's great about this, because we all have like one thing in common. It's something that, like I said, has already like brought us all together. And you know, when you have like a lot of losses in life, right? This, you know, getting to meet new people, have new conversations, get to see like your output on like where you feel with certain things, it fills in like those gaps, you know? So. Alright. Stop that.
You can't be stealing my lines, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say good luck.
Hold my beer. Karaoke was fun because I felt like we were all collectively just having fun, like letting loose. I don't dance, right? But I did, you know. And I think it's a certain level of comfort. I love the pantry this morning because talking about spiritual journeys, I've been wanting to be more kind and compassionate, but sometimes I find myself in old habits and I strike out in anger when I shouldn't. And I feel like that was something I'm going to continue doing, and I'm happy for you guys that put it together. And I'm going to continue going every Saturday because I feel like that's next Saturday I'll be there.
She's already let us know we're going as well.
Yeah. So hey, we'll all go. And I feel like that it was something I took a lot away from that. So that was another favorite part. Difference from last year to this year. Last year was the first time we saw a lot of the faces, and I've never been a reactor before, right? And sometimes it feels like you're entertaining people. And I really felt like I had a duty to entertain, and we bring up anxiety a lot. I dealt with that anxiety last year with alcohol, and if y'all remember me from karaoke last year, I was on 11.
It's on your badge.
Yeah. Right there, that's proof. But after that night of karaoke, the next day I was just having anxiety attacks because I was just like, man, what's going on, right? But I got drunk again and it allowed me to finish out the weekend. This time I didn't. I didn't drink this whole time. But what's hard for me, and sometimes it's hard because y'all got to know me talking to my friends. Any other time, and it's kind of sometimes hard. It's just like, we all know how kind of just go start a conversation sometimes. Like I'm not like you. Sometimes y'all get a certain picture. I felt like of me because I'm talking to people I'm comfortable with, and so that's just kind of what I've been dealing with this time around because I don't have that liquid courage in me, and so like I kind of try to start off the conversation, and the ones I have with y'all has been that really awkward like walk up and be like, hey, and I hope that hasn't put anybody off. But
you look over your shoulder and you're like, oh,
I'm like, hey, but yeah, the experience with you guys has been great, and I really appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna remember your face more than I'm gonna remember your name. I've never been good with names, but it doesn't mean that I like don't care or anything. And this has been the greatest like experience, and it's been awesome.
Thank you. Regarding those of you who are having trouble with Discord, it sounds like a case of right place, wrong person.
Don't be acting like you got it all figured out.
I may not have it all figured out.
But he's in there.
But I'm in there and I'm trying hard.
Hey, you've had growth. You've had growth.
This is
I've been growing lately.
Who are you? Good.
What?
Are
you? A second profile to get back in.
So, Mons, what are we looking at for timing and stuff like that?
Got about 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes.
About 150 questions.
I got some more online ones.
Yeah, we got some more online ones.
I think she has something to say.
I was gonna say,
Gigi. Hey, I just wanted to say to you guys that when I see you up there, I don't see 3 different channels.
Right.
Kind of see us as all one family with different branches,
Yeah.
but everybody's preaching the same message. Everybody's loving the same way. It's just, this is not 3 different channels. This is a family.
That's awesome.
Hey.
Thank you.
people are put in each other's lives for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
100%.
things happen. Bad intervention, whatever you will, fate and all that stuff. I think that's the same for all, like there's 7 of us at that point.
Yeah.
It's been cool, like we continue like we got a group text, you know what I mean? So we can talk to each other and we send each other stuff, so. But,
Shows you recommendations.
yeah. Send them randomly being like, I will drive to your house right now.
Last year was the birth of Soju Pete.
Yeah. He talked about that already.
Yeah, I'm saying, there was the birth, the genesis.
Yeah. But I think in saying that, a lot of our viewers, like we're all of us bleed over, you know what I mean? Like a lot of my viewers and viewers, and what you guys say, we're all kind of in the same boat. So I think I'd say that about you know viewers and us as well too. We're all that. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Questions?
I don't have a question, but I did want to just vocalize some thoughts real quick because, well, first of all, I'm not normally someone who would do this in front of a lot of people, but I just have a huge appreciation for Lizzie, Meg, Bree, all the mods.
Shout out to all the mods too that can't be here.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
And so, they don't get paid money to do what they do. Y'all didn't get paid to come here, but a lot of y'all spent a lot of money to get here and just be a part of this, and that really like sits deep in my heart and soul. And I just think it's very beautiful that people love so much, because there was a point where I was like thinking, golly, this world sucks, man.
Yeah.
There's so much hate in it. Like, and
Meg lured us with promises of cinnamon roll.
I forgot about the cinnamon roll right now. Like my mind just got blown because I completely forgot about the cinnamon roll. I'm like, hold up. Now I want them.
but things happen, you know, give her a break, y'all. But I'm just grateful, and I just want you all to know, like, from the bottom of my heart, to every part of my being, thank you for that. Without all of
Yeah.
Having all of you here makes everything.
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you so much for us.
Thank
Yeah.
Not just you.
Well, don't you want to say anything? We got like, you know.
Speech.
Speech.
I got your speech.
We got something. We got something right
You
here.
know, I am a newborn.
You're a month in.
1 month, y'all. 1 month.
Yeah.
So excited. The beauty of this is amazing. The love from each individual person, from Canada to California to Maine to Texas. I mean, y'all, this is mind-blowing to see the love. And when I saw all you guys, I'm like, those are the reactors. Watch BTS, and I was just like, it just doesn't fit. But seeing y'all, and you're so real. You are so real. Each one of you has talked to me like I matter. I know that, but it's amazing to see you treat. I have watched all of y'all, and you have treated each person in this room like the most special person at this whole thing, and it's beautiful. And y'all are doing a great job, and I appreciate that. And I'm thankful for inviting me. Y'all did a great job. It's for friendship. Yes, absolutely.
you.
beautiful. I mean, the whole people here are just like, y'all have amazed me in these last couple of days. It's just,
That's awesome.
you guys, all of y'all guys right there.
It's all y'all.
Have blown me away. I mean, y'all are great. Seriously.
You sure it wasn't the body rolls?
Y'all's body rolls, not mine.
Yeah, you couldn't get that off.
You gotta get that paper off.
You were being like Post-it notes.
It was super glued on.
Good thing we're not talking about our least favorite moments.
It was super glued.
How's this coming off?
We dragged you and it still wouldn't come off.
I know.
Oh shit.
I will
The
say,
chatter probably like,
you know,
what?
Bree and I had the opportunity to talk to some people this weekend and to talk to each other and Liz as well. And this, like you guys said, this is a family. Like, a lot of us go to our homes and to where we're from, and we don't have people that we can share this kind of thing with. We don't have friends that understand, or parents, or family that understand how you can be into some band from Korea that nobody understands what they're saying or what's going on. So to come have fun and forget about, nobody else understanding what you guys being able to bring people together to do this, it's special. And to have so many new faces this year, it's so nice, like you guys said, to be able to put names to faces and say, we are one thing, like we are one group, we are one family. So I love you guys to death, all of you, and I can't wait to see you guys grow this in years to come.
Sorry, I don't pay attention sometimes.
You are night and day from going, so I love you.
Okay, so at karaoke, I was like, hey, so what are we doing next? And you like came at me very slow and but like I was like, John did 90% of this. I just did the last 10. Like, I deserve this.
I really appreciate John letting you down, because when then I let you down, it's kind of like you were used to it, so they weren't really as mad at me.
A lot of the questions this weekend were, there's Blaze, John, why don't you remember?
Oh yeah, hashtag where's Blaze?
This reminds me of that Saturday Night Live sketch. I think it was Saturday Night Live.
Lower expectations.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome over there.
Hey, thanks, bro.
I just want to say too, me and Blaze are working on a book. Like, it's based off like Where's Waldo, but it's gonna be like little cartoon pictures I've drawn of Blaze, like in a crowd.
I'd buy that.
I have a question. By show of hands, how many of y'all are Korean?
I'm Korean in heart.
No, seriously.
In
How
my
many of
body
y'all
and
are Korean? How many of y'all speak it fluently? Everybody's gonna raise their hand. I know something, Fluently? Nobody? Write it at all. That's the power of music.
Yeah.
And BS has once again done something that nobody has ever done before. And I think what's going on with us right now is magical. We didn't even need a shot for it. We were just able to. Okay, you got the parts. But just listening to them and going to research their lyrics. Sometimes if you just take that extra step, it can get you this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy that I went to go see a bunch of dancers that just so happens to be able to rap and sing. Who would have thought? But breaking down their lyrics, and till this day, sometimes when they be talking and saying something, I write it down, and I use it later for romantic.
I have to steal that one
That's he said what he uses in the bedroom for romantic life is, so show me. I'm done with
How was the shots of handy dandy notebook?
Next to you, promise.
Look, there's a reason I know every lyric to 7, okay?
But yeah, the reason why I asked that, I want to be disrespectful, want to belittle nobody. None of us are Korean. We don't speak it, we don't write it. But they put us all together. The biggest thing about it, if you look around, we all different.
Yeah.
You know?
It's because we're in a cult.
The good kind, though. We're not gonna wear the same kind of shoes.
I love this talk, bro.
I just had that realization too.
Uh-oh.
Hey, nobody drink Kool-Aid for her. Don't drink Kool-Aid.
Are you telling me you don't want to go to my compound called Jimintown?
What?
I guarantee you there was somebody who passed and heard her say that. It was like, I knew it.
I knew it when I saw him dressed that way.
Hey, okay, so we were getting a few looks from people in the hallway.
Yeah.
There's a Canadian basketball team that was out there.
Our people are here.
Oh, yeah.
No, your people are here.
Hey, but we totally owned it outside. They was looking. We was like,
Exactly, you can't pull it off like us.
You don't understand this.
I was born to this. I was molded by it.
Does he have something?
Yeah. Got some question or?
Don't remember.
Other than I'm so grateful that John trusted me enough to be a mod for him.
Oh, dude.
Got pulled into this, met all you guys last year, got to be more hands-on this year. And John can tell you, I own a case of confetti cannons, and I will just randomly show up.
Sweet Jesus.
And wreck your stream area with Meg and Bree.
Yes.
He was seriously paranoid when he came to.
We were so mad we didn't.
I
think
have
about
your
it.
address from when I shipped you the cookbooks. I nearly went and bought a confetti
We almost
cannon.
did.
Really?
I came in and I was like, I don't want to mess up his.
That would have been
I
God.
was like, I don't want to mess up his house. Like, John is whatever.
That's the only reason we didn't. We
Is there any other questions or final thoughts before we wrap it up? We definitely want to hear your voices for sure, fam.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us a wonderful, safe place where you value each and every one of us. Your open honesty, your integrity, walking in here. This is the first thing I've been able to do with BTS. So, I was a bit intimidated, because coming by myself from far away. But I knew I was going to be with Army, and I knew I was going to be with you guys. So that took off a lot of the stress level. And then once I started interacting with everybody, it just went shh. And it hasn't come back. So I just made us laugh.
can I say, I've been spying on you a little bit.
That's where he
If
goes.
you really was paying attention, you would have saw me like this every once in a while, like. Nah, fam, she too quiet, fam. Earlier. Due to the head, fam. Nah, ain't nobody that quiet and drinking surgery. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
For real, yeah.
Especially you came out here by yourself.
Yeah.
And you trusted in us. So that's huge.
Yeah.
How far did you come from?
What y'all be saying on this Discord and have people coming by themselves?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. I'm looking right at Who wants some cinnamon rolls? When I go to CC's, like I get like 4
I'll come
slices of
back
pizza
down in
and
a
12
couple of
cinnamon
weeks.
rolls.
I'll bring cinnamon rolls in a couple of weeks.
So we're gonna fire this back up again in a couple of weeks and we'll all be back down here.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I gotta say that it's like, I think that's really cool that a lot of people said they came here by themselves and that we all feel comfortable with this because like, I mean, I obviously putting this on it, but I came here by myself as well. But you know, I have no idea how many times I get my like family members or somebody that's like, you sure you're good? You sure you're good? And I'm like, no, yeah, this is family. I feel safer here than I do at some family reunions. So, you know, I don't know. I think that speaks volumes of not only the fandom, but like people that are here right now. That and not only you felt comfortable enough to, and that now that you're here, that anxiety kind of went away.
Absolutely. I mean, I only live 30 minutes away, and I was terrified of this weekend. So I can only imagine you guys coming from everywhere across the country, Canada. like to come here by yourself, like, and I came here with her, my guys, seeing my brothers, and I was still terrified. So I love hearing that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let people know. All right, it's gonna be freaking like it's chill. So if you
Yeah, so when we were at the food pantry, there was a couple there that was Spanish speaking, the ones that were helping taking tickets down.
Yeah.
And so when we were leaving, she's like, "Hey, where are you guys from?" You know, and I kind of explained we're some reactors and we kind of get together, and I don't know if you know the Korean band BTS, but and they're like, she's like, "Yeah, actually we do. We're all from Venezuela." And she's like really into BTS and all stuff, and she's like, "What do you like? Where are you guys gonna go and stuff?" I gave her the address and everything, but like our army's like everywhere, like legit, and that just happened today, and I figured I'd share it with you guys because
They are like army is everywhere.
Our Korean barbecue waitress was also army.
She didn't show up today.
Yeah, we had a neighbor at the food pantry that drove up that she saw Jules' name tag with Arm's picture, and she said, you like RM? I'm listening to BTS right now. I'm Army and I love Jimin, and we just went and we wrote Army on her ticket for her to go through the line. Yes, we saw her ticket. So.
Love it.
That's dope, man.
We had a great time this morning.
well, I don't know. We haven't really, obviously, it's like, the year's still going right now. We've been talking about possibly next year and stuff, but I'm freaking stoked about it. I'm very excited.
Possibly.
No, it's happening.
It's happening.
I'm like, now y'all not gonna correct it?
No,
it's
Family reunion,
Family reunion.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure we'll see more new faces, and that's right there to me is fire too. Because, we remember faces. If we don't remember nothing else, we remember faces. So when you see like new people, like, okay, I don't remember that person. You sure this?
The username is so I remember.
Blaze, are you telling me that's the only part of us you're looking at?
She said, are you telling her that that's the only part of us you're looking at?
If we're big gentlemen, yes.
But, man, thank you all very much. We've got a lot of stuff going on still tonight. There's gonna be concert. Cake and concert.
Cake and concert.
And then afterwards, probably just hanging out. Still gonna
Sing.
So we got a lot of stuff planned for sure. Still, the night is young, homies.
Hey, last year this.
I know, yeah, it did. Shut up sometime. But
We don't care if they're not 24/7.
all right, homies. So yeah, I'm gonna stand up really quick. But yeah, I say we all say.
Now stay seated, you're too tall.
I'm gonna say see you there, and up. But no, sincerely, this has been a freaking awesome one. I cannot wait for the rest of the night. But thank you guys. Year 2 has officially been blew year 1 has been out of the water. And I can't wait to see what happens with year 3. The family reunion.
Everybody wants to see us?
Hey, really quick, it's my dad's birthday today, actually.
Oh!
Well, they have invited me to a Zoom meeting that's actually going on right now. Just get them on Zoom and everybody says,
Alright, guys.
Ryan.
They caught me checking myself out. I'll see y'all. You want to say hi to Papa Reeves?
Let's sing his birthday in Korean.
Oh, y'all want to?
Let's sing his birthday in Korean. I want to sing it in Korean.
Does everybody know how to do it?
Sing
Oh, God.
I can hum it.
Alright, y'all. Good night. Thank y'all for being here. We're wrapping up. See y'all later.
You might not know what that is.
Peace.